Hola, hola, it's your girl Erica from America. Welcome to the Confidence Chronicles podcast. This podcast is all about helping you stand in who you are. Stop giving a fuck what people think about you. Start standing as your fully expressed self. As you are, as is, there is no filter needed. You are fucking awesome, and I am here to remind you. I'm a confidence coach, and I'm a bold stand for confidence, and I cannot wait to dig into today's episode with you. Wanted to come on and talk about this. I think no matter where you are in the world, choosing kindness is a great topic for us to explore and discover. First and foremost, I want to acknowledge all of you who are here. I want to acknowledge all of you who are possibly in lockdown. I want to acknowledge the amazing, beautiful land and the people and the place where I am right now. I want to acknowledge you with whatever's going on for you. It is a Saturday morning or afternoon here in Australia. Really difficult times. We're in a 6th lockdown. I'm not even going to count anymore. A lot of people are in lockdown. There's a lot of things happening in the US and the UK, all over the world. And I just wanted to come on with this message of kindness because we are not going to all see eye to eye. And that's okay. And not only is it okay, it's expected. It is normal. We grow up in different places. We see things differently. We have different influences. We have different values as human beings. We are from different cultures, races, religions, genders, whatever. We see things differently. Can we all agree on that? Yes. Fantastic. Now, how do we work in a world with people when our opinions are different and we're clashing and we think this and you think that, or, our opinions don't match? And I want to say this because I've seen, I had to step away from social media for a little bit yesterday, the whole day, because when you post something or you say something, people are writing and commenting and fighting, and it's just not the right place to spend your energy fighting with people and trying to prove people wrong, because in someone else's eyes, they are right. And in my eyes, I'm right. And in your eyes, you're right. Who's right? Everybody. Even those who you think are wrong are right because they're right in their eyes. That's why they're fighting for their ways or their beliefs. So I think that instead of trying to make people believe what you believe or make them feel wrong for not believing what you believe, instead of doing that, I think that let's practice some kindness. And just a few things that I think will help right now is, number one, be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. If you can't express kindness to yourself, how the hell are you going to do it with someone else? Be kind to you. Treat yourself good. If you need to take a social media detox, take it. Don't even need to tell people, hey, social media, I'm taking a detox. Just take a fucking detox. Don't have to announce yourself leaving. Just go. Do what you need to do. Number one. Number two, maybe you need to get outside, get some fresh air, have a cry, have a bath, do some breath work, meditation, color, draw, journal, scream, cry, shout, dance, whatever you got to do for you. So number one, be kind to you. Like, you are the most important person in the world. You got to look after you, right? Number two, if we can get to a place of understanding, I did a podcast about this. Like, you don't have to agree, but why don't we try to understand? And when you can get to a place of understanding, one of the most empathetic and kind and beautiful things you can do is seek to understand. Now, I didn't say agree. I did not say agree. I could understand why governments are doing lockdowns. Do I agree? Hell no. But doesn't matter. I can understand. So I understand how they feel. I understand how you feel. I understand that because of your background and your upbringing, that's why you do that. So as a coach, I work with a lot of people that have trauma. I had a lot of trauma myself, right? So I could see when someone's traumatized that they lash out, or someone who is in fear will do something in fear because they are in fear. I understand that. Doesn't mean I agree, but I understand. And so when I can come from a place of understanding, I can understand why someone hurts someone else. I can understand when someone cheats on someone. I can understand when someone swears and yells at someone. If I could come from that place of understanding, then if I can come from that spot, then maybe I have a little bit more empathy, more patience to go, okay, so tell me about your side. So tell me why you thought that was okay, or tell me why you chose to do that. Now, doesn't mean they're right in my eyes. but I let them be who they are, and I understand where they're coming from. So I understand why people are scared of COVID. I understand why people are not scared. I understand why people want to do lockdowns. I understand why people don't. I understand. And y'all don't catch me talking about what I think and what you should do. I don't talk about that shit because I know that you got to do what you got to do. And I'm coming from a place of neutrality where I don't need to prove myself right or wrong to you. And so I think that we're living in a world right now where people are going, my way is the right way, your way is wrong. Let's fight about it. And let me just be mean in the chat box. And let me just show you my research and my reasons. And other people are doing the same thing. And I'm like, that ain't going to get us nowhere. That's going to divide us. That's going to separate us. And instead, here's the invitation. If you want to choose some kindness right now, try to step into someone else's shoes. Okay, if I was Dan Andrews, I'm glad I'm not, but if I was, how is he? Why is he scared? Why is he making the decisions he's making in the government? If I step into him, I can see why he's doing what he's doing. If I step into Erica, it doesn't make sense, but I'm going to step into him. And this is very difficult. Let me tell you what, when you are trying to be empathetic and when you're trying to choose kindness and when you are actually practicing understanding, it is you stepping into your feet and your arms and your body steps into that person. You have none of you anymore. You are in them. It's very hard for human beings to step into other people. That's a big problem. That's why we don't have our kindness and empathy right now. And if you could step into someone else, you could understand why they do what they do and why they think what they think. That's all we need. We don't need each other to agree. We don't need to fucking kumbaya. Everybody gets along. We just need to have respect, kindness, and understanding. And if we could do that, can you imagine the conversations that we could have with our parents, with our partners, with our neighbors, with people on the internet? We could have some really beautiful conversations. And instead we're fighting for our position and fighting for why we're right. And we don't need to do that because you are right. Everybody's right for themselves. Because who am I to tell you how to live your fucking life? Right? Sovereignty, body autonomy, you do you, I do me. We are not in this together, as much as that is a very cute marketing campaign. We're not. We're in life on our own. If my husband goes and runs and works out and eats well, even though we're in this marriage together, that doesn't affect me. We're actually not in it together. I'm in it with my body. He's in it with his. I'm in it with my life and my bank account. My neighbor's not coming over going, hey, can I pay half of your electricity bill because we're in it together? Like, girl, come and pay my shit. No, we're not. And that's okay that we're not. But we can be more compassionate, we can be more understanding, and we can be a lot kinder to each other. That's what we can do. And so my invitation to you right now is if you are fighting with people on the internet, stop doing that. If you are judging people, check yourself before you wreck yourself. If you are projecting your fear and your shit on other people, why? What's going on for you, boo? Like, be responsible for your energy and what's going on for you. And if that's happening to you, very tricky. But can you step into that person who's projecting? I had a couple DMs this week of people sending me messages, and they weren't really nice messages. They were definitely projecting. But I'm like, I know why that woman's projecting. I understand her. And I didn't have to reply. Or I reply with a heart. Right? I don't have to be like, well, let me tell you, rah, rah, rah. What is that going to do? Nothing. My ego's having a fest. Like a feast. My ego's just having a ball, trying to prove myself right. That does nothing. So invitation for you to check in with yourself. You think you're empathetic? You think you're a kind person? Then act that way. Choose to understand. You don't have to agree. I don't even want you to agree. But if you can understand one another and understand where people are coming from, step into their shoes, act as them, walk around like them for 5 seconds in your head, you could see why that person did what they did. I understand all my abusers. I understand my mother. I understand the foster people. I understand all the men who hurt me. I understand them. Do I think it was okay? Of course not. But if I step into their lives and the way that they were raised and the family they came from and their trauma, what they went through, their fears, what? Then I go, of course that person did that to me. That's what hurt people do. There's a lot of people right now living in fucking fear, and it's not their fault. How do you act when you're in fear? There's a lot of examples of that right now. And instead of being like, they're assholes, they don't know what they're doing. Instead of that, like, wow, why are they acting out in fear? And if you actually seek to understand, you will find evidence of why they are acting in fear. And maybe you could understand, and maybe that'll make you feel a little bit better. But changing people and making people think what you think will not make you feel better. Trust me, it feels like it will, but it will not. Because that's not their calling, that's not their choice. You making someone want to think how you think is you're forcing your opinion, you're forcing your views on people. Parents do it to their kids all the time. I want you to be a doctor. I want you to be smart. I want you to like this. And the kid's like, I don't want to fucking do that. I just want to play the guitar on the street corner. And the parents are like, no, you need to be successful. Why? Because they weren't successful. Because they didn't do what they wanted to do as kids. And then they put their shit on their kids. And then they wonder why their kids hate them or pull away or go on social media or do drugs or run away or go live with other people. Does it make sense? It's so powerful when you can actually choose kindness and empathy by choosing to understand other people and not be right and not make them wrong and just choosing to understand. If we could get to understanding, we could get to conversation, communication, collaboration. We could get to solutions. We could get to respect. But right now, shit's crazy. So that's my little preach for you on this Saturday afternoon. I hope that you're keeping well. This round of lockdown, I think I'm delirious. I'm not like crying and upset. Last time I was a hot mess. I really struggled last time. This time I'm just like, I don't know, maybe it hasn't sunken in yet. But I'm feeling like serving. I'm feeling like showing up. I'm coaching my clients. I'm loving that we have our community. I'm loving that we can support each other. Everyone's on the internet right now. So just protect yourself while you're on the internet. Make sure you're in groups that make you feel good. Make sure you're following people that make you feel good. Make sure you're consuming information that makes you feel good. If it makes you feel stressed out or angry or pissed off, delete, decline, unfollow. Even me. If you don't like what I'm saying, unfollow. Don't stay here. Don't keep yourself in places that aren't going to make you feel good right now. Because remember what I said at the beginning, be kind to you. You are the most important. You are the MVP. You are the VIP, right? Look after you right now, because no one else's job is to look after you, even though they're trying to tell you that we're in it together. We in it for ourselves in a good way, and that's good, because that means we can be responsible for ourselves. We take responsibility for how we show up and who we're being. And if we all take responsibility, what a beautiful fucking world it is, yeah? That's some kumbaya shit right there for you. What if we did what Gandhi said? Good old Gandhi, we love you. What if we were the change we wish to see? So instead of us going, you should do this, you should do that, rah, rah, rah. What if we were what we wanted? You want empathy? Be empathetic. You want respect? Be respectful. You want love? Be loving. You want connection? Connect. And at the end of the day, what's not going to get us out of this shit is separation and division and war and judgment and finger pointing and projection. Like, that's not going to get us some peace. That's going to shove us even more into anger and separation and more. Like, we got to work out how to do this. Anyway, I love you. Be kind to yourself. Take it easy. Yo, it's a heavy time right now. Not for Australia, for many people. It's a heavy time right now. So look after numero uno, que eres tú. Look after you. Do what you got to do. Check your own projection. Are you projecting your shit onto people? If you are, clean it up. Zip it up. Are you being a rude ass? Are you being judgmental? Zip it up. Because if you're being it, you can't expect to see something separate out there. Thank you for sticking together and being here. Be in the now. Don't worry about what's going to happen. You can't control that, but you can control yourself. Kindness all the way. I love you. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for listening. I love you. High five. You're the best. I appreciate it. Yes, I'm coming to you at the end of the podcast because I don't know how many messages from y'all about joining the sisterhood, about working with me. How do I work with Erica? What do I do? How can I do this? I'm ready to action all the shit that she talks about in the podcast. If that is you, I want you to head to thequeenofconfidence.com/sisterhood. Sister is SISTA Hood and check out the Sisterhood. It is my year-long coaching program for women who want to change their lives. Oh my God, I can't even tell you how good, how incredible, and how amazing that tribe of women is. It will change your damn life if you do the work. If you love this and you love my style, then please come on board, because I would love to coach you. I would love to welcome you into the Sisterhood. I love you, girl. If you have questions, hit me up in the DMs. Hit me up, support@thequeenofconfidence.com. I got you. Thank you for listening, and I hope to see you in the Sisterhood. Thank you so much for listening. I so appreciate your ears, your time, your energy, and your attention. Please do me a favor and head over to Apple iTunes. Subscribe so that you don't miss an episode. Share this episode with a sister who you know needs to hear it. And if you feel called to, leave me a review. I'd love to know what you think about the podcast. I'd love to know how this information is helping you change your world. Thank you so much for being here. I know that there are many podcasts you could listen to, and I really appreciate you listening to mine. Have a gorgeous week, honey.